I'm here with
Jody Cole McKenzie, health science teacher.
What is your favorite hyperfixation right now?
Right now, it's Christmas decorating. It's Christmas time. Merry Christmas!
No, you are not.
Yes.
Okay.
Constantly watching videos of Christmas decorating. Like, I'm obsessed with this guy right now named John Mark, and I'm obsessed with his decorating. I have to go meet him. But he's like in Texas, Tennessee, somewhere like that. I'm obsessed with him. Obsessed. I am.
What? Okay.
To the point of, I went to Hobby Lobby on Saturday. Spent $200 on ribbon.
You spent on ribbons.
On ribbon.
On ribbons. Oh my God.
She said it was my hyperfixation.
Okay.
That's it right now.
Okay. This is beautiful.
Okay. So I tend to be stuck in Marvel land. Like, I really love Marvel movies.
Okay.
Like, to the point that that's the last movies. Those are the only movies I've been to the theater to see here recently. You look up Black Panther, Cersei from the Eternals. There's another. I really enjoy the Marvel movies and just that whole comic book era.
I've always been interested in EMS. That's all I've ever done. That's all I've ever known. I did drive a truck for a while, but EMS has been where it's been.
What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Oh,
Or
now that
Christmas
I'm not a
decorating.
nurse. Oh, I was gonna say now that I'm not a nurse, it's Christmas break.
Yeah.
I like the way it makes the house feel warm and cozy.
Okay, that's valid.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like those Christmas lights twinkling, makes the house feel so warm,
Okay.
nice and comfortable. That's it.
This was really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That
Thank
was
you.
beautiful.
What's your favorite thing about the Marvel?
It's honestly a wonderful escape.
Mm-hmm.
The real world gets heavy sometimes, and having an opportunity
Yeah.
to just dive into this fictional world of superheroes and villains and crazy powers is a great way to just escape from it all. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about EMS?
Getting feedback from the people you've helped. If you have like a cardiac arrest, say the family sending you cards or thanking you for what you did, that's the one thing that keeps you going as long as you do an EMS.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No
That was
problem.
great.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite Marvel character? Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's love it. I also really love Black Panther.
Yeah.
It was
Great movie.
It
Great
is.
movie.
It's such a good movie. I don't know. I think my favorite like Guardians.
Guardians. See, okay, so Guardians doesn't even fit into the regular Marvel.
I know,
genre,
I
simply
know.
Because when they made these movies, they wanted it to be something that could stand alone, but would still
I
fit
know.
inside the MCU as a whole. See, this is how you know it's a hyperfixation. Because I sat back just going full fledged.
This is exactly why I wanted to talk to you too. This is exactly why I wanted you for this.
So.
Who am I here with?
Miss Buchanan.
What do you teach at what grade?
Earth and Environmental, 9th grade.
What grade? What do you teach at what?
What grade am I teaching?
What grade? What do you teach?
What did I teach?
Yeah.
Miss Smith. What do you teach at what grade? I teach 9th grade world history. What grade what do you teach at? The current grade I'm teaching 9th graders. My babies have a lot of maturing to do, so it's been a task this semester. Thank you.
What do you teach at?
I teach math 1 and math 2 and 11 freshman and sophomore.
What grade will you teach at?
I don't really
Hyunjin from Stray Kids. I love him too. Yeah, it's not creepy. I just think he's adorable.
So how is the music in K-pop?
So I actually am not like a huge fan of pop music in general. When I think of pop music, I think of Ariana Grande or mostly Ariana Grande. I'm not generally a big fan of that kind of music. I like what pop can be, but I feel like Western artists don't make it as unique as they probably could. And I think Korean artists are really cool at taking this very popular form of music and subverting it and making it just sound a little bit more unique and dynamic and edgier. And just one of the things that K-pop is really notorious for is kind of confusing you almost, but in a way that like makes it sound really, really cool and different.
What do you mean by confusing?
I don't have the musical terminology for it, but a lot of times it sounds like, especially older K-pop, newer K-pop isn't as much like this because they're trying to be a little bit more Western, but older K-pop especially sounds like 3 songs in one. The first one I can think of as an example is the song I Got a Boy by Girls' Generation. It came out in the early 2000s at some point. When you're listening to it, it sounds like da na 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 na. It's got one melody, and then in the middle of the song it switches to something else that sounds like a completely different song. It's like a breakdown that you're like, whoa, where did this come from? Like, I think it's a little edgier, which is why I like it.
Okay. I can see that. I can see why you would like it for being different than what's usually around. Who am I here for today?
Ashley Torres.
Ashley Torres, and I wanted to ask you, so since you've listened to K-pop for a while, and it's obvious and so that you really like it, can you tell me what your favorite song is?
As Class by Stray Kids and Only by Lehigh.
And I see you have a binder here. Can you show me what's inside of it?
Okay, yes. This one isn't mine. Mine is way bigger than this, but so usually these are photo cards that come in K-pop albums. So some people buy them separately, and they also come with albums when you buy them. But like this one, this is a really sought after photo card. I'm not stealing from Photorama. No, but yeah, so you get photo cards of members, and some people like genuinely like truly collect them, but others like Torello only get them with the albums. I did gift her some of these for her birthday, but so yeah, it's just a way to show that you like support and love these K-pop groups. Like she in here has Extraordinary Heroes, Stray Kids, I saw some aespa and New Jeans. So it's just a way to show that you support and love your K-pop groups by collecting like photo cards and posters and stuff. So yeah.
That was actually really interesting to hear about. Thank you for that. Thank you.
So how was your first heartbreak?
My first heartbreak was a very, very dark time in my past. I was down for a very, very long time. I was just a very sad, gray, black person. It was not good. It was painful and saddening and angry, and a lot of tears were shed, a lot of thoughts were said. It just wasn't good.
So how was your first heartbreak?
So my first heartbreak was in middle school. And since it was in middle school, it was like, at least to me, it was like really, really, really important, really dramatic, I'd say. Because while I was in middle school, and I'd only been dating this girl for like 2 weeks at most. And I know like to a lot of people, 2 weeks doesn't seem like a lot, but in middle school, that was like my first relationship that I really, or someone that I really wanted. And I mean, basically, it wasn't a long relationship. And I remember she did break up with me like, after like 2 weeks. And bro, I was in my feelings that whole day. But I did get over it pretty quick since it was just a middle school relationship.
So how was your first heartbreak?
Well, I was chasing a bunch of women around. They always said I was ugly, and I tried to sweet talk them. And you know how some women are. They wanted to be, think their stuff was stink.
Okay.
That's my name. But he starts with an H, 5-letter name like this. But it was hard within the first maybe week after, later on, 8 months, whatever. like it was hard to like I guess move on from the person, especially since you're with a good amount of your school life, like your life, and their first actual relationship. But even at that time, you know, I guess it's like you kind of forget about them and whatnot, but you always have like every little place to go that you made memories with them. But regardless, it was hard. It was pretty hard, but yeah, I think it's good now.
This is Alonzo. We're gonna talk about weird ice cream flavors. First, we got a bagel flavor. A bagel flavor? It's like a donut thing, like just made out of bread. And a bagel flavor. That's weird. And also, we got chicken flavored. A chicken flavor. It's even limited edition. I hope it's a limited edition and never come back ever again. And next, we got croissant. A croissant flavor. Croissant flavor? What's with them and making bread flavors? You could just eat bread like it is, not needed in a cold beverage. And next we got mustard. Mustard, the mustard topping, it's literally a condiment and they're making it into a flavor. An ice cream on top of a hot dog. That doesn't sound tasty of all, even with an ice cream hot dog flavor. But hot dog flavor, that's just weird. Can't believe they made these. Well, that was all just fun. See ya.